game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Rick Sanborn is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch to contact.
Now at the plate, Cliff Jashik. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And there's out number 2. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher...
Into the box now. Desmond Flood comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Play ball. Out. 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 He's out. You're out.
In now, number 8. He's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate.
See it, Travis. Let's go, big dog. Hey, come on now, guys. Gotta hold him.
From the stretch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Santana stands at second with no outs. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Pulls into second safely as a run will score on the...
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down to 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Hey, ball. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. Out. 3. He's out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Emery. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Emery.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. To the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rough Riders lead it 5-0. At the plate, number 8. RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Play ball. You're out.
Stepping into the box, Desmond Flood. He singled his last time up.
Desmond Flood.
Line toward the alley and left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Let's play ball. Three. He's out. One now.
Standing in, number 8. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
You got two down. Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 5 innings complete. The Rough Riders are out in front, 8-0. At the plate, Cliff Jashek. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Cliff Jashek.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rough Riders lead it 8-4. Digging in now, number 8, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Hey, right guy, right place. Nobody better. Run now. Hey, I need you right now. Here you go.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing.
Hey, no one better right here.
The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pempa will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Play ball. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-4 tonight. Frisco jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rick Sanborn gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Charlton Pepper couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score.
First for the victorious Rough Riders, 8 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
お、元木さん、こんばんはです。いや、これあれなんですよ。サクセスモードやっててね。今に仕上げですね。
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Play ball. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. Out. He's out.
お、チャンスで回ってきましたね。
Now at the plate, number 8 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Power swing. ファースト3ピッチ。どれにしましょうかね。ショートですね。パワーがちょっとね、物足りん感じですね。
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
一応でも打率はいい感じで上がってるんですけどね。まだホームランが0なんで。
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
9番で4割打つのがなかなか大変ですけどね。ああ、西日が眩しそう。確かに。おし、おああ、これは平凡なライトフライですね。チャレンジ失敗ですね。ああ、なかなかそうそう行くもんではないんですけどね。 ポイント前に。でも4割5分8厘打率ありますからね。ドライブインアラン。ファースト、3ピッチーズ。ヒットはホームラン。ヒットかホームラン。成功パーセントボーナス。ヒットの方を狙いますかね。今修行中ですよね、クレプさん。まだでもホームラン打てるほどのパワーがないんですよね。
The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
1-0. Here it is.
That's the ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
マジですか？ホームラン打てってことなんですか？マジですか？ヒットかホームランっていうわけじゃないんですね。絶対ホームラン打ったんと 200% ボーナスなしなんですね。それは至難の技ですね。打ったホームランとか言ってヒットはホームラン。ああ、そっか、ヒットオアですもんね。ヒットアーですもんね。なるほど。ああ、同点ですね、今。むちゃくちゃ言うな。なかなかホームラン打てなんて言っても、打てるもんちゃいますからね。8球面でいこう。
First pitch on its way. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on.
Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Liner towards second.
Wow,
This is
second
hauled
liner.
in by the second baseman. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far.
Let's play ball.
守りのシーンですね。
McLeary. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
McLeary.
1-1. Round to short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
全プラスですね。まあ、守りに関しては特に問題はないんですけどね。あとはいかに打つかですよね。
So a pivotal moment here and digging in now, Darren Hoffman as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
わ、ノーアウト満塁ですか。
This is on the ground is short, could be two. There's one.
ここはまあまあ最低限のダブルプレーで。
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and
守
that's
備で
just
ト
what
リ
he
プル
does.
プレ
One run
ー。また
scores,
それも
but
鬼な
you don't get an
問題
RBI in
で
that
すね。
spot. That's a rally
ここ
killer.
はまあまあ無難なダブルプレーで。
Play ball. 3. He's out.
今日でもまだ
Sliding into the
ノー
box,
ヒットなんで
number
すよ
8.
ね。
No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
ランナー一塁。
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball to start
Count
things
1-0.
out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
まあ、あとはいかにボール球に手を出さないかですよね。
3-0 now.
微妙に低いで
Walks
す
are
ね。
never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fly ball out to
これは
right
どう
field.
ですか。
Hoffman is after
あ
it.
あ、
He's
ラ
got
イト
it
フライ
as。the tying run is left on base. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Rockhounds lead it 5-4.
ああ、2点差になりましたね。
Riding in,
Don't mind.
Francisco Crespo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
さあ、また
Two
守
out,
備です
nobody
ね。
on.
ツーアウト、ランナーなし。
The ground out to short.
よいしょ。
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 6-4.
お、同点ですか。これ9回表ですか。勝ち越しのチャンス
So
ですね。
striding forward now, number 8, runner in scoring
今
position.
日はま
with
だ
two
ノー
guys.
ヒットです。
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
ツーアウト二塁ですね。
Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
We got two. We got two. Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
The 0-1 offering. On he pops
う
it up.
わ
And that's
ー、
gonna
詰まりながら
fall
も
a base hit.
ライト前。
The
見
runner
事に勝
scores
ち
from
越し成
second.
功です。
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your
当
team
た
the
りは
lead.
良く
Yeah,
なか
no
った
one
んですけ
remembers
ど。
that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet?
Out. 3.
おー、逆転勝
Yeah,
ちで
that's
す
just
ね。
a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch
あ
their
あ、
team
なんか
fall
今
behind
失
in the
敗マー
top
ク
of
出
the
まし
ninth.
たね。
Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Frisco Rough Riders came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Nino Marquez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Willie Cortez records the save, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
.まあでも、最後の勝ち越しが打てたのは、まだましですね。
7 runs on 15 hits.
お、パワーが若干上がりましたね。 これがもう一つ低いですね。うん。
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Arnold Ramirez, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
さあ、どんどん結果を出さんとね。お、回ってきましたね。
Now batting, number 8, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Number 8.
First pitch coming, here it is.
The count.
Hey, get your pitch, stay hot up there.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here.
ちょっとボール臭かったっす
Pretty
ね。
late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
そうですね。これ終わったら一旦止めますわ。
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh?
The 0-2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
ホームランがなかなか打てないですね。
From the stretch, the 1-2. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
No one better. Swing that bat. Hot bat.
Line to the right side.
Right
That's
on
in
line.
there. Base hit. Chavez is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes.
マイナーなんかさらに下なのか。
Boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable.
Full 4. Take your base.
レンジャーズの下チームなんですよ。
Keep there. Out. That's 1-4. That hit him. He's got first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
また回ってきましたね。
For the Rock.
Stepping up to the plate, number 8. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
hit the other way out toward right
これ
field.
はライトフライ
Santana
です
is
ね。
there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rough Riders are out in front, 5-0.
Come on, big guy, get yourself right here.
Digging in to try it again, Barton Marquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, have a rip up there right now,
Hit hard. He's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rough Riders lead it 5-0.
すごいですね。5割超え、ホームラン22本。パワーヒッターでやってはるんですね。多分それ一番初めの設定でだいぶ変わるんちゃいますかね。パワーヒッターとか、なんか書いてたと思うんですけど。あー、こぼした。これはいってないですね。
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Let's play ball. Out.
Into the box now, William Mendoza. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Crespo at second, McLeary at first, 2 out in the inning.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Short.
Get down, get down, get down.
And the 2 out run will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit, also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rough Riders are out in front, 6-0.
多分なんか4種類ぐらい選べたみたいなんですよ。多分あれで、ね、パワーヒッターとか、いろいろ選べるみたいやったんですけど。
Digging in once again, number 8. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time. Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Here's the 0-2.
Oh,
That misses, says the home plate umpire.
今の橋は良かったっす
Where
ね。
it misses, I'm not quite sure. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 the count.
すごいですね。ほんまに4番バッターですね。定着するとこがすごいじゃないですか。ずっと9番バッターですよ。
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit out towards second.
あー、取られた。
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Let's play ball. He's out. You're out. Out. Out.
Ready now, Dave Reynolds.
Now batting, third baseman.
すごいヒゲですね。
Reynolds.
Don't mind.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Taylor made to short.
よっしゃ、これはダブルプレー。
3. It's a double play and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Rockhounds lead it 7-6.
さあ、またバッター回ってきました。4割1分9厘、7打点ですね。チェックスイング、レコードはヒット。ドローアウトアット、バットトゥーアット、リースト4。パワースイング、タイム4はヒット。これはちょっとあれっすね。これにしとった方がいいっすかね。チェックスイングでしょ、これ。まあ確かにそれだけで見たら怖いんですけどね。もう、これにしましょうか。
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ooh, he
う
saws him
わ
off
ぁ、
with
最
that
悪。
one.
ふってぼてですわ。
And there are 2 away now.
消し割れましたね。失敗ですね。あら、試合終了ですか。
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it
こ
done
の
at the
試合
bottom
はちょっ
and
と
come
もう一
away with a
つ
loss.
結果が出な
One-run
かったで
finish,
す
an
ね。
8-7 game tonight. Frisco came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 55 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Willie Cortez hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious.
まあ、ちょっとは上がってるんは上がってるんですけど。この辺がなんかもう一つですね。35。どうもなんか左ピッチャーに弱いみたいですね。ああ、WA のチームなんですね。今日のスタメン4番起用。すごいですね。これでも、これだけ数値上げるとかできないですもんね。もうすべて結果ですよね、おそらく。パワーを振り分けるわけでもなく。 よいしょ。さあ、じゃあとりあえず、サクセスモードはこの辺にしましょうかね。さあ、では、終わります。お疲れ様です。